In the wake of conflict and tragedy in Isla Vista, we set out to make a video about peace in our community. We included as many people as possible: students, professors, grad students, and other community leaders. Everyone wants to live in a peaceful community, but what do we do to make it happen? We want people to know what they have in common and build on it every day towards a more peaceful future.
My definition of peace is...
I think...
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, that's a much too broad a question. I'm not even able to answer it.
For me, it's like not having to worry about anything. Like being able to be comfortable.
One thing that kind of captures the heart well is this Martin Luther King Jr. quote. It says, darkness cannot drive out darkness and only light can do that. And hatred cannot drive out hatred, only love can do that.
Peace on a global scale means stopping war and moving the planet away from war as an instrument of policy.
Peace to me, especially working here at Fire Station 17, means working in harmony with the rest of the community. Everyone being happy to work with other people, happy to see with other people, and happy to live in a community together.
Yeah, I think peace is wrapped up in identity. And you need to be able to be comfortable in who you are, but also be able to sacrifice a piece of yourself to care for someone else. That's really what peace is. That plays out on an individual and an international level.
When I think peace, I think calm. I think being content with oneself, loving oneself, and finding peace and contentness with your surroundings and what you've been given, just being calm. With a smile on my face.
And public dinner, yeah. And we kind of just, Michael and brothers, they just cook a little dinner. They help this other guy who cooks dinner. We just feed about 40 people. Just every Wednesday.
Give without asking for anything in return. Telling people, that you're there for them, always making sure that anybody's accommodated that needs help.
I sing, so any chance I get to do that and sing for others.
I'd say I do it through my friendships and even through the small things. Like if someone's chain has fallen off, like just stopping and helping them, or like seeing someone struggling carrying something and just asking them. Just small things like that.
Right here we respond to all medical emergencies, trauma emergencies, fire. We're here to support all of Isla Vista in any way we possibly can.
So hopefully the spaces that we create and care for, like the Remembrance Garden in Isla Vista that I've been working pretty closely with the folks on that, I think speaks to trying to kind of find a place for reflection and to think about our lives and the lives of others and our interconnectedness. Listening.
It's the small things.
Love your neighbor as yourself.
Just be nice. Everyone just needs to be a little bit nicer.
I would say do one act of kindness to a stranger every day.
The easiest thing for everyone to do is just smile at each other.
Find what makes you peaceful or what you think brings you peace, and find others that share in that same manner.
Just getting out of our own heads. Like so often we're worried about what's going on in our lives, or like getting to class on time, or like these small things that we get caught up in instead of just looking around and like checking what other people are doing.
Just not being complacent and actually seeking peace and seeking love for one another is the best piece of advice. So get up off the couch and go do something.
People's voices being heard is necessary for long-term peace. Conflict can be best resolved if people can get around a table and each has a voice in the situation.
Don't you know? My question would be like, don't you know like how loved you are? There it is. It's don't you know how loved you are? If you don't, like you're so loved. And if you do, go share it, man. Go share it.
And if everyone was doing that, think of how many people. Like that's huge. That's a huge amount of people, right? I think it would make a change.